maybe like this. Maybe that's gonna be my handle. But once again, I'm not gonna be able to finish this because it's too soft. So we have to store this piece too. I think that the handle is too low, so I'm gonna make it higher. And then I'm gonna use the scraping tool to scrape away everything. Make sure that the handle is like not going below the surface, okay? It's just supposed to go up. And then maybe you wanna use this like tool to attach, better attaching. But once again, I have to leave this until tomorrow. And then when I finish working with this, I'm gonna upload new video. So now I have to store this my cup in a wrap in a plastic. Okay, so next project is coil ball. So like this, we're gonna make coil ball with a little foot. This one is already glazed. So I'm gonna show you how to start. All right, so you need a bottom for that ball. Just roll a little ball, clay ball, like this. Use a rolling pin. Okay, roll it. Same thing as you doing when you're cooking cookies. Okay, so you roll this. Make sure it's straight. That's gonna be the bottom. I'm making small because we don't have that much time. So now I need coils. I need to roll coils. I already showed you when I did the handle. Okay, so the coils you're making like this. Spread your fingers and roll on a canvas, and make sure it's your clay is not too dry. That's why you're keeping your bag always covered. Okay, so all right, so I'm making several coils, and so now I'm gonna attach my coils to the bottom. I'm gonna need more than this, but so you can use the sponge, or you can use the little brush to wet the edges. Sponge. Oh, here's the sponge. Okay, wet the edges like this. Score. And like I said, if you don't have this tool, you can use the okay, you wet like this, and then score. And that called scoring, and that scoring tool. And like I said, you can use this little fork. Okay, now you wet your coil and score, and attach the scored side down to the your bottom. Remove if you have too much. You remove, press it. Now you're gonna use this wooden hardwood tool to press it down and make sure it's really for sure attached to the bottom. And okay, wet again and score again, and then you're gonna do the same thing with this. Make sure it's really coiled, doesn't have air bubbles. Wet, score really well. If your clay is too hard, score even more, and then you can use the slip. We're gonna talk about the slip. It's the clay mixture with water. Okay, so I'm gonna attach the second coil to it. press it and use the modeling tool to smooth inside. And once again, it's not gonna be possible to add more coils until the bottom part dries a little bit more. Wet. Score. So if you have, if this is not enough, you can make another one. I have here. Make another one. And keep working with this, on this coil ball. Keep adding until you have required height. And then I'm gonna show you how to attach the foots, and then how to make this, the top facing outwards, and how to make these beautiful foots. So I made it one yesterday, and it's a little bit harder already, so I can add more coils on top. Like I said, you cannot do much first day. You have to wait until tomorrow. So it's like, look, it's so much more harder. So you roll the coils and keep working on it, and do the same thing. And wet and score. And then remove if it's too much. Press and use the wooden tool to smooth this. And you can build maybe like 3 to 5 inches on the next day. So you have to cover this with plastic and then continue the next day. It's gonna take like a week or so to make the coil ball like the one I made it. And then I'm gonna keep working, and then I'm gonna show you the next steps in the next video. And we're gonna make this ball. With these foots. Thank you for watching, and until next time.